Hi, how are you?
Great, how are you?
Well, congratulations on the movie.
Thank you.
There's so many things I loved about it.
Cool.
One, the first thing is I think you say a lot of things that people think, but they're actually scared to say and do themselves.
Totally.
Yeah, absolutely.
That was the goal, that, you watch this adventure and it's funny and we have an amazing cast, and then I hope on the drive home couples turn to each other and say, like, should we maybe talk about that we haven't had sex in a while? That's the goal, because I think the reality is a lot of couples, both people are privately thinking they should have more sex, and no one's saying it.
There's also a scene in the movie, though, you're parents to two kids in the film, and there's a point where your son is kind of not being so great, and you say that he's being bratty, but use a different word.
Right.
I think that's something a lot of parents probably think about their kids, but they're scared to say. Was there any apprehension about you actually going that far?
No, because the first time I heard someone say it, it blew my mind, and I thought it was the greatest thing ever. I was with a friend, their kid was being a real brat. We use the word brat. And he walked off, and in my mind, I'm thinking, like, God, that kid's a brat. But I'm with the kid's father. I can't say anything. And the kid walked away, and he turned to me and said, my kid is such an effing brat. And I was like, oh my God. Yeah. Totally.
Oh, my God.
And you're no stranger to being fully undressed for the camera.
Yes.
This is the first time we've seen Cameron go fully nude on screen.
It's just my butt.
Right. Did you give her any advice? What tips did you give her?
He said, you know what? I straightened that crack out before we went on camera.
Yeah, she tried to go out with a crooked crack.
He's like, straighten that out before you get out
Which is
there.
a rookie mistake.
Yeah.
I think that's great advice.
Yeah.
Like, I'm so glad he said that.
Yeah, because I started off rather horizontal, and apparently it's supposed to be vertical.
Yeah.
So I said, thanks for the tip. Because I can't see back there. I have not actually seen my butt from that perspective, so.
One of the other things I really loved about the movie was Rob Lowe's character. It kind of reminded me of Justin Timberlake's character in Bad Teacher, only because when you first meet them, they seem nice, a little socially awkward, maybe a little off, but perfectly fine. And then as the movie goes on, they just get weirder and weirder, and you're like, what is going on here?
Yeah, totally. And I think, that was both Rob and Justin, as I recall, brought those two creepy characters to life themselves. They kind of showed up with those characters.
Yeah. I mean, one of the things we were trying to do with Rob's character is to highlight like a greater theme in the movie, which is behind closed doors, you shouldn't make any assumptions about what people are up to.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are awesome. Thank you so
Thanks.
much. I
Good to see you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.